Hello, welcome to this week's episode of the Old Pods podcast. I'm Alan, this is Paul.
Hello.
This week we're running through our animated movies or a selection of our favourite animated movies. It's a bit of a tricky one because there's so many classics that so many people have talked about over and over and over again. So we've just taken a selection of a few of our favourites. Do you want to kick us off, Paul? Do you want to go off with your first one?
Aye, go on then. This one, as always, not seen it in a while, but I think in Britain, or certainly in English speaking, it's called Belleville Rendezvous.
Oh yeah, never heard of it.
I think it's a French film, and I think in French it's called The Triplets of Belleville. I think it's got a slightly different name. It follows a guy who's a cyclist. Well, it starts off he's like a little boy, and he lives with his mum, and I think I think he doesn't have any friends or anything. He's a bit of an awkward child, so his mum gets him a dog and then a bike, and he loves his bike and he's flying all over the place on his bike, and then it sort of slowly, fades into the present day of the film, and he's training to be a cyclist, like a Tour de France cyclist.
Oh yeah.
And there's like him and his dogs. He's still got his dog, and it's like a really sort of big, fat, daft dog. And his mum is like his trainer, coach type thing, and she feeds him and looks after him and massages him and stuff. There's very little, if any, speaking in it. I don't think there's any speaking. There's a couple. I think there's a couple of songs, but I don't.
Yeah.
I'm sure there's no speaking in it. But the animation in it is maybe not so much animation, but the art style is absolutely brilliant. Everybody's really like weird looking, grotesque kind of characters, but I think maybe because there's not much talking, it's just he's so expressive and like.
Mm.
And there's obviously a lot of effort gone into the animation of it and the character design and things like that, because the son, as a cyclist, he gets kidnapped, and so the mother and the dog go on a quest to get him back, because he gets kidnapped by these like shady some big creepy
Yeah.
looking fellas in suits. I think they throw him in a van and disappear with him. So she goes on a quest and she meets the Triplets of Belleville, who are these three old ladies, sort of old crones, but they used to be singers, like cabaret club
All
singers.
right. Okay.
And they're just all a bit wacky, and it's just all these strange characters go on this quest to rescue the cyclist's son from this situation he's ended up in. Like I say, the animation and the character designs is really expressive, just very entertaining. It's one of them films you can put on and just like sit and enjoy, like admire it, like it's really I
Just
don't know.
immersive, just kind of captures you.
Yeah, it sort of sucks you in. Again, I think it's because there's not much talking, if any talking. Um, it's kind of like those stories where you just get carried along with them. You're not, and you pick it all up yourself. Like it's not
Yeah.
explaining things, it's not spoon feeding things.
You just know the story, you know the crack.
Yeah,
There's
you just
there's no
like
shitty exposition that's trying to drive the story
yeah.
forward because you just know
Uh,
where the story's
you
going.
just like absorb it as it's happening, because it's all happening like in this organic visual way. Um, and it's really funny as well. As like it's one of them where there's like every frame's a painting, to use an old cliche.
Yeah,
Um, yeah, everything's like designed. It doesn't use animation over like stock, like backgrounds and things.
yeah, yeah,
It's
yeah.
like everything is drawn, and it's all perfect. In this art style, this weird sort of grotesque art style that it's
Yeah, I
got.
was going to say the art looks great. I've just been giving it a Google there. There's some of the images that are coming up for
Mm.
a class.
And like the,
Um,
the the main song, the Belleville Rendezvous song, it cuts back to when the triplets were young and when they were singers, and it shows them singing this song, this Belleville Rendezvous song. It'll get stuck in your head for days. I stuck it on the other day because when I was thinking about animation films, I put it on YouTube. The whole film is available on YouTube as well, I think.
Belleville
Um,
Rendezvous.
and it proper got in my head, and I was singing it for 2 or 3 days afterwards. Not the words, because I don't know French, obviously, but yeah, excellent. I'm sure the whole film has been uploaded onto YouTube, because this came out. Oh hell,
2003 by the
yeah! I was going to say
also Google tells us. Yeah,
a fair while ago. I was in uni when that come out.
I would never have even thought to even look for anything like that. It's certainly not one that I've ever heard of or
Yeah,
seen. But the art looks great on it.
it made a big, not a stink, but it was very popular when it came out. It was sort of
It's very popular now, according to the general consensus of it. Like it's got 7.7 on IMDb, 94% on Rotten Tomatoes. Letterboxd has got 4 out of 5 average.
Yeah, it got a lot of attention. Like when it came out, it was a bit of a darling.
Yeah, it was
But
good.
very entertaining. It's one that you could probably watch it with the kids, and you should both get different things out of it.
Yeah, I'm intrigued to give the song a listen to more than anything else. I'm a proper sucker for a catchy song. Like,
Yeah, I mean, it's in French. The singing is in French. The film
oh,
is
that's all right.
French.
I never know the fucking
But
words anyway. I just kind of make the noise.
yeah, very catchy. Give it a go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, okay. My first one is the one that I wanted to make sure it was one that I got in here to talk about, even though it's probably been talked to death over the years. Well, it will have been talked to death over the years because it's almost 40-year-old now. Is the original Transformers movie from 1986.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now that is talk about animation that is great. For a movie, again, that's almost 40 years old, is fucking fantastic.
Oh God, yeah. I mean, I watched it when it came out, and it was mind blowing when it came out. Like,
Yeah.
because I mean, the cartoons. God, I love Transformers so much, but the cartoons are rubbish. Like the animation was bad, like
Yeah,
it was.
they are now. Like,
it was properly cheap.
oh yeah, I try not to watch them now because I hold them dear to my heart, and the memories I've got of them are a lot better than the actual.
Oh yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
as a kid, they were mind blown. Like
Yeah,
they were so cool.
Yeah, the member berries are strong with that one, but when you actually watch it,
when you watch all Transformers cartoons now,
yeah,
dreadful,
it's a battle.
Absolutely dreadful. Just like all sorts of missing stuff, like frames coming in too early, and like
yeah,
just shocking. Really
it's the same with Thundercats as well. Have you ever tried watching an episode of Thundercats?
I've not seen
recently?
any Thundercats like since I was
a
kid.
Some of the cuts in that, like it jumps from scene to scene so fast it's hard to track. Like I put it on for the kids, and I was thinking, Christ, this is a battle list for me to keep up with. I mean, Transformers the movie, Transformers from 1986.
The film was very well done though. Like that was a proper an effort. They put an effort into it.
Yeah, I'd love to know how long it took them to animate it, because it's some of the artwork in that, some of the pieces in it, just great. Like when what stands out to me the most, when Hot Rod becomes Rodimus Prime. It goes on for about 3 minutes, like the change in him, and every scene, every color flash is just great. It looks amazing.
I remember there's some bits in it where like the camera moves as though as though it will be on like nowadays it will be on a drone, but like as though it's on a helicopter. Like it's as though the camera's moving out, but they did it all with animation. And really big like sweep and sort of panning shots that you wouldn't normally get in animation because they're so difficult to pull off. Stuff like with Unicron, with the size of them, like where the camera like moves as though it's like on a big, like a really big, long, intricate rig, or as though it would be on a drone,
it sweeps around the whole thing. It gives it a bit of scale. It gives it the depth and the scale of it. It's
and
class.
The characters are moving. I think there's a bit at the beginning where it's like because the bad guys attack the Decepticons attack the Autobots base, don't they?
Yeah,
I think there's a bit where Optimus is driving in as a truck, and the camera's like moving with him, like it's as though it's on a van in front, like a car in front of a truck, which is how they would film it, and it's all like all the background's moving and everything, and it's like they put
that
real effort into it, like real effort into the animation.
I love this scene just from that scene when he's driving around. He's just about to launch his attack, and he kind of, I don't know if he goes over a jump or it's just to transform.
He like jumps in the air, doesn't it, and transforms in the air. I remember that bit.
To like a wide shot of him, and it looks fucking spectacular.
Yeah.
Looking Stan Bush is playing over the background. You got the touch.
Yeah.
You got the power. It's fucking brilliant. So good.
I've got it somewhere in the steelbook. I remember.
Yeah, I've got a
Mazda
DVD
many moons
somewhere.
ago.
I'm sure I've got. Or Turner's got a DVD with someone that I tried to half inch, and he's got a couple of the collector's bits from it.
Yeah, Transformers was hell, and obviously spoilers with Optimus dying.
Yeah,
It
that was
made a man out of
tragic.
all of us, that didn't it?
Yeah,
It was when we all become men when we saw Optimus die.
yeah. I couldn't believe
Yeah,
it. I remember watching it thinking, nah, that's not happening. Like he's going to jump back up.
he's going to come back. Yeah, yeah. We
Yeah,
all
he's
thought he was
gonna
going to
he's
come back.
he's
Yeah.
gonna jump back up. Nah, didn't get back up. And old Hot Rod, Rodimus Prime, when he got the Matrix of leadership. Yeah,
Yeah.
although
Hot Rod, yeah, he changes at the end, doesn't he?
yeah, but I never. I mean, I appreciate it now, but as a kid, like Hot Rod's car was fucking cool as ice. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then when he came Rodimus Prime, he turned into like this fucking estate. Can you remember? It was like the car, but it was like an estate version of the
Yeah,
car.
he was like the hot rod car, wasn't he? But he had like a truck on the back with a
Yeah,
gun,
yeah,
like Optimus. He
yeah.
had it was like a truck with a gun on the back, wasn't it?
Yes, yeah, yeah. And I never bought into that. I thought, that doesn't look as good. I used to love the design of oh my god, its name's going to piss me off.
Which one was
Oh
it?
my god, looked like a jumbo version of Optimus.
Ultra Magnus.
Ultra Magnus, yeah,
Yeah.
Ultra Magnus. Remember that guy who lived across the road from me, or the kid that lived across the road from me? He had the toy of Ultra Magnus, and it was
Yeah,
there was the envy of everybody in the
yeah.
street.
My friend did down the street. Yeah,
Yeah,
Alistair.
everybody,
Yeah,
everybody
we're all
wanted it.
yeah.
Yeah, it
We
was
all wanted to
class.
go over Ultra Magnus.
Ultra Magnus. He
Yeah,
had
because it
that,
was like
and
it was like a car carrier, wasn't it?
yes, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
He had that, and he had the one that was like it was massive. It's almost like a base. I can't remember the
Metroplex.
name. Metroplex.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I had Rodimus Prime as a kid.
yeah.
Um,
I had Hot Rod. I don't think I had
my
Rodimus.
brother did. One of us had it. I remember one of us having Rodimus Prime,
Yeah, I had.
with the truck on the back.
I wish I still had it now. It would be worth a few quid. I had one of the original Optimus toys
Oh shit,
that
yeah.
was like it was die-cast metal. Do you know what I mean?
Oh bloody hell, yeah.
But it had the plastic fists that you put into the front of it when you transformed them.
I can't remember the original. I remember seeing it, but I can't remember how it worked. The
I could
original
transform it
Optimus.
now. You put it in my hand now and
Yeah.
transform it from car to robot. The legs folded backwards, the head tucked in behind itself, and the arms like swung behind the torso, but the forearms
Right.
tucked in
Yeah.
the front underneath the chest to
All right.
become the
Yeah.
headlights.
Yeah. Sounds familiar.
Yeah,
I never had Optimus. Like I was a Dinobot nerd. I was a dinosaur kid, obviously.
yeah,
So I had the Dinobots. Loved the
yeah. You
Dinobots.
like the Dinobots, didn't you?
Yeah.
Grimlock. What
Grimlock.
did you think of the getting off topic a little bit, but what did you think of well, there's been a couple interpretations of them now in the Beer movies,
Oh, I thought
the
they were
Dinobots
rubbish.
in there.
Nah,
No,
didn't like them.
they did.
I didn't like how they looked like weird, sort of like bony kind of
Yeah.
dragons. They didn't look like dinosaurs. They looked like they'd been inspired by dinosaurs.
Mm.
Um, but I'd have liked them to look a bit more like they looked in the cartoon, like
Yes, yeah.
robots pretending to be dinosaurs.
Yeah,
Because
I like the
the
flat
Dinobots are
plates
supposed to
in the
be old,
cartoons.
like
Yeah,
and the like throwbacks, like relics sort of thing. I hope they were going to do that. They were going to like
mm.
make them look like essentially a bit rubbish, like they weren't very good at copying things.
Yeah, yeah,
But I found that with the Bay films as they went on, they started to look more, I don't know, like a bit organic. They didn't. They seemed like less and less machines, or they got so
yeah,
complicated that they started to look less like machines.
yeah. They were very
Um,
slick, with lots of rounded off edges and lots of intricate parts. And
and they were like
I like
a
the
lot of them were
design.
like there was like fluid and like slime coming off them all the time, and they were spitting.
Yeah,
And it's like what the fuck?
yeah, yeah.
um,
The OG designs are brilliant. Like did you see Bumblebee? The Bumblebee
yes,
movie. I don't think
I
that's
like
the
Bumblebee because that had more old fashioned
Yes,
style
yeah. I was about to say the opening
Transformers in
scene in
it.
Bumblebee when they're on
Yeah,
Cybertron. The
yeah.
designs in that are fucking the top tier. They're
And
great.
at the end, when he meets Optimus at the end, doesn't he? And
Yes,
he's pretty
yeah.
much like the classic toy
He looks like
Optimus. Yeah,
Prime. Yeah,
not the new one where he's like all round and smooth and yeah.
yeah,
Um,
yeah.
yeah, Bumblebee was a decent film. I enjoyed that.
I did
Yeah.
as well. I did. I enjoyed the first couple of them really. The first couple of Transformers movies, and I enjoyed Bumblebee. But the more
I
recent
enjoyed the
ones have
first one.
just been dog shit. Like Age of Extinction. Was it not Age of Extinction? What's the Rise of the Beasts?
After the idea,
Oh my
I
god! And the
I
last.
enjoyed the first because it was new, and it
Yeah.
was interesting. I thought the second one was dire, and I don't think I saw any of them after that. I think I
Yeah,
saw bits of them here and there, and I just thought, oh, this is more of this same old shite.
yeah.
Just
Some of them are painful.
none of it
The Last
appealed to me.
Night is the most painful movie I've ever watched. Or a bit. I mean, it was awful. So bad. So bad. Staying on that, then staying on that for a little, not Transformers, but talking about good designs. What it kind of stays in the animated trend a little bit. What franchise do you think's got some of the best designed characters in? Like I
Ah,
love, like I was thinking about this the other day, and it just reminded me. We're just talking about the designs of the Transformers there. Like I love the designs, and I bang on about it all the time. Like the design of the original Megazord from Power Rangers.
yeah, I like Power Rangers.
That
I
is
think
fucking class. Like it's and no, none of the others have come anywhere near as good as
no, no,
that.
I really think the Power Rangers got something in it. Um,
Yeah.
like a great, I don't know what film, TV show, something. Just everything tightened up, like I think there's a potential there for something really brilliant with the original Power Ranger thing.
Oh,
Um,
definitely.
I thought the last film, I thought the Power Rangers looked good, but that Megazord was just like, what the fuck was going on with
Yeah, the
that?
Megazord was shit. The
The
Megazord was shit.
even the robot bits, like with the dinosaur robots, whatever they called,
The
individually
Zords,
they
yeah.
looked all right,
Yeah.
and then they joined together, and it was like it didn't make sense. You couldn't see what
No.
how it got there. Like it just seemed to be completely different. Um,
It annoyed me most of all with that movie that they spent so long building up the lore and the myth of it that they didn't actually transform or morph until right at the end, the third act.
yeah, there wasn't
And
very
then they
much
had
Power
a
Ranger
little bit of
action, was there?
a little bit of fisticuffs on the ground, and then they were straight into the swords.
Yeah,
Yeah, but
that's what I meant, like the whole thing with them as teenagers, they can do a bit of kung fu, and
yeah,
then they turn at the Power Rangers and they can do mega kung fu, and
yeah,
then they get on
yeah,
the robots and they blow shit up, and then they
yeah,
turn into the big mega robot and they have a big one-on-one fight. It's like the structure of it's great, like it's
yeah.
film, the whole each episode's a movie.
I've just recently been showing the kids it, and I showed them the run of episodes when the Green Ranger first appears,
Ah, yeah,
and
yeah.
he just kicks the fuck out of them for a few
That
episodes.
was like at the time that was just unbelievable, wasn't it?
It was
Like
great. It
it
was
was
great.
crazy. Blew our little minds that when we
Yeah,
were young.
it is.
Yeah, evil Power Ranger. What the fuck?
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember that. It blew everybody's absolute minds. Yeah, that this evil Power Ranger turned up.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the Megazord was getting its ass kicked. And,
And
oh man,
Megazord
it
got
was
rinsed. Yeah.
crazy
Uh,
times.
Dragonzord came out, who was just like a
Ah, yeah,
Mega
the green
Godzilla.
green Megazord looking thing, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, aye,
Of course, they're the
yeah,
great designs.
yeah. I've always thought that the Power Rangers has got something solid in it. Same for He-Man. Um,
Hmm. Yeah.
like obviously it's dated as hell now, but like when you look at the movie version, the Masters of the Universe film, and
Yeah.
what they did with that, design wise, like character design
Hmm.
wise, there's obviously a lot there that they can work with. Like
Oh, definitely.
I mean, I love Masters of the Universe film. I know it got panned, and it was a butcher job by the production apparently producers.
Yeah, you were telling me before when you were on one of the previous episodes that like the end of it, they ran out of
They ran
funding,
out
so
of
that
money. Ah, yeah.
yeah, so the final fight was very much kind
It
of
was
right.
like
We've got to
slow
box this
motion
off.
camera work. Yeah, they
Yeah,
just had to patch it together because there
yeah.
was going to be a massive, like a big battle, like a proper punch up between
Mm,
He-Man and Skeletor. Um, but yeah, everything about that was just like that jump from He-Man to the Masters of the Universe movie. That's the kind of thing I'd like to see from something like Power Rangers, or maybe
yeah,
even like Thundercats. Like how they took those original cartoon designs, which I mean, let's face it, they're a bit daft.
just adapted.
Man at Arms was like he looked like a soldier.
Yeah,
He looked like he had like a future sort of combat uniform type thing.
mm,
Skeletor looked like a space wizard. Like he was like he looked like a sorcerer with his robes and his hood and everything. But he had like little trinkets and stuff all over
yeah,
his robes. Like he looked like a techno wizard from space sort of thing. Yeah, like Beast Man he looked like he was like scruffy and he looked like an animal, but like also a mercenary at the same time.
yeah,
He's like an evil
yeah.
Chewbacca. Yeah, the way they sort of push those designs into something similar but different was brilliant. It was absolutely brilliant, and I think Yeah, I think they could really do that with Power Rangers. But yeah, I mean, they are making a new He-Man. I'm very interested to see what they do with
Yeah,
the
I
new
am as
He-Man.
well. Yeah, there was a couple like months and months ago now, back when we first started recording the pod. There was a couple of leaked images that we spoke about, wasn't
There's
there?
a
But
few that came out, wasn't it? It was when he
yeah,
was
I've not
there.
seen anything since that.
Aye, yeah. I mean, he's human. He's city
Mm,
clothes. He had like a pink
yeah.
shirt on, like Prince Adam.
Prince
Yeah,
Adam.
yeah.
Yeah.
Interested to see what they do with those
Mm.
Thundercats. I think Thundercats is a bit too high concept, to be honest.
It'd be very difficult to make anything live action
Because
with
they're gonna
that.
have
I
to
think
make
it's
them
too
look
tough.
furry,
Yeah, it
you
won't
know,
pan out.
or make them
It
look
won't
like
pan out.
cat faces with like noses and stuff, and I think it'll look really fucking weird.
It'd be good to see a new animated version of it, but I don't think I
Mm.
don't think it would
Well, they did
carry
one,
over
didn't they?
very well to.
They
Yeah,
did
it
one
wasn't
like a
very
few
good.
years ago, but I don't know. I don't know if it was any good or not.
No, I tried to watch it. It wasn't very
I
good.
imagine it was ironic, like most cartoons are nowadays.
It just fell a bit flat. Yeah, I think they tried to do too many. I don't know. Like, well, I can't remember that much of it. I think there was something. I might be completely fucking wrong, but I'm sure the the cat's eye. What was it called? The Eye of Thundera.
Yeah,
That was one of
Thundera.
many. That was one of many like power stones or
Ugh.
like infinity gems, if you like
Oh, and they had to go on
to
a quest to
paraphrase
collect
it.
them all.
Yeah. So there was like one in his glove, one in the sword. Mumra had one, and it just became a bit messy. Do you remember a cartoon called Mask?
Yeah,
I used to love Mask.
mask.
Yeah.
I did, and I never liked it. I just want to qualify this. I never liked it. I thought it was a
You
load of
know,
bollocks, but I
how did you not
remember
like
it.
Mask?
But I
Mask was
remember
brilliant.
it.
Mask was
No,
great.
it was just guys in cars, and the cars turned into slightly different cars. It was boring.
No, they were great.
It
It
was
was
rubbish.
great.
It was
It
just
was not
it
fucking
was just a.
rubbish.
I mean,
Right.
Transformers was a toy advert, the
Yeah.
cartoon, but the at least I don't know.
Yeah.
The created some endearing characters.
No, fuck off.
I couldn't tell you a single character's name from Mask. Not
Matt
one.
Ryder.
Okay.
the
Fucking
the
Julian Braithwaite. Like you could say anything, and I wouldn't know different. I wouldn't
the
have a clue what
masks
you
were
were talking about.
cool. The vehicles were cool.
The vehicles weren't. They were
The
just cars. Like I
the
remember one of them was a car, and its doors opened up, and it was like wings.
yeah, that was Matt Ryder's
It
car.
was crap. That's just crap. That's just like, I mean, anyone could do that with a toy car. You just get a toy car and open the doors and go, hey, it's wings, hey, it's flying. It's a load of
Oh, it
shit.
was class.
It's
I know it was
absolute
brilliant.
bollocks.
It was brilliant.
They were
And
they were
the intro, the
they were
opening
boring
song.
Transformers for boring people. It
No,
had a
fuck
good
off.
theme tune. I'll give it
Give
that.
over. Give over. The opening song was brilliant.
No, Jason the Wheeled Warriors was better.
The, no,
That was
I'm not. I'm
cars
not
with
giving you
like
that.
cool
I'm not
cars
giving
with
you
like
that at all.
blades and stuff and monster cars. Yeah.
Yeah. Do you know what
Yeah.
else had a really cool intro as well? Another animated one while we're on the
All of
subject.
them had cool intros back in the day.
No, they didn't.
They did.
Pole position was brilliant. Can you remember pole
Don't
position?
remember that at all now.
That was another one with cars that you probably won't like because those just like it was like it's almost like Knight Rider cars, like two cars. There was a blue sporty one and a red like Cadillac one, and they had little all like dot matrix kind of faces in that used to speak to the drivers. And the intro
This
was brilliant.
this
Pole
sounds rubbish.
position. Oh, it was class. It
sounds
was class. I want to
fun
send you
and
the
that.
link.
You just like cars. Did your mum
Yeah.
just send you outside to sit and watch the cars go up and down the street?
Yeah.
Like you satisfied, was it? Sat in your little stool.
What was one of the other ones I used to love? Centurions. Centurions was brilliant. You can't deny that.
Centurions.
Power Extreme.
Oh yes, yeah. They had like suits of armor, didn't they? Like
Yeah, and they
Yeah.
used to call down the suits from the operator in space. I can't remember her name.
I can't remember that. I remember.
Yeah,
I remember the toys. They had like little plug holes on them, didn't they? And you like
Yeah.
plug the bits onto them. Yeah,
Yeah.
I remember seeing the toys in shops.
Ace McCloud. That was him.
Yes, McLeod.
Ace McCloud. Brilliant. I used to love that. Anyway, I'm getting well off topic here.
I was going to say we've gone down a
Getting
rabbit
carried
hole
away.
here, talking about.
Been on
bollocks.
fucking half an hour talking about shit. Yeah. Go on, then you do your next one so we get back on track.
What did you even talk about there? Oh, Transformers.
Transformers.
Got lost. Right, next one. Another French one.
Oh yeah, go on. Is this
Tonight's
the talk in
episode is
this one?
sponsored by France. Um, it is called it's called A Town Called Panic. It might have a different name in
Let
en
me have a look.
français, but en anglais it's called A Town Called
On
Panic,
Hungly.
and that's all I know in French. So that's it.
A town called Panic.
Yes. It is. Do you remember some adverts for Cravendale milk? And it
Oh
was
yeah,
like
with the tiny
little
little figures.
there's like a cowboy, Indian, and a horse, and they go on little adventures with milk.
Yeah.
The guys who did those adverts, the animation company called Hammer and Tongs, and this A Town Called Panic is their movie, and it's about cowboy, Indian, and horse live in a house together.
Oh
And
yeah.
it's just about the adventures of cowboy, Indian, and horse, and it's absolutely bonkers. It's like it's fun for all the family. It's not adult in any way.
Huh.
Um, but just the way they move around, like everything's really like exaggerated, and it's French again, as I said. So you probably have to watch it with subtitles. There might be a dub, I don't know, but it's honestly it's absolutely hilarious, and it's just the daft adventures that these three characters go on. There's horses like the
Horse.
sensible, common sense sort of
All right. Yeah.
kind of like fatherly figure. I think Indian's kind of like the mother of the group. He's very caring and sort of, like um, and Cowboy just get. I think Cowboy's like a bit mad. It's been a little bit since I've seen it, so I kind of fully remember. But I think Cowboy's like a little bit nuts. Um, they live in this big house together in this weird little village of like various other characters. There's a lady horse. I think she's a school teacher, and Horse is in love with her. And he sort of goes to bits every time he talks to her. And they go on this big adventure, and they end up in like the Arctic or something like that. It's honestly it's one of the funniest things I've ever seen. And again, I've got the DVD lying around somewhere. Um, but this one, unlike the Belleville one, this does have a story and it does have lots of talking. But yeah, the animation is so expressive. These little men that they use because they like toys, little toy indie,
Yeah, I
like
remember.
little tin
Well,
model cowboy and Indians that.
I certainly remember the adverts, like the Cravendale adverts, and they
Yeah.
were great. Like
So
they
they
looked class.
they walk along like they've got like plates on
Like
their
the
feet,
paddles, like
like
the
army men. They've
plates.
got like little
Yeah.
plates, so they walk along
Yeah. So
like,
like,
and they like click clack along, walking along on
yeah,
this, and like really
like fixed legs,
exaggerated,
kind of just.
expressive kind of, yeah, yeah. Um, but there's obviously loads of them being made. They must have like thousands of these little fellas, on the plates and with like their arms out and doing various things, and it's it's just hilarious. Yeah, I would say watch it if you can find a dub, definitely watch it with the kids because they'll just be no good laughing at it.
Yeah.
Um, super funny. Yeah,
Yeah,
the
how's it
animation. I
filmed? Then?
mean,
Is it stop motion then,
stop
or is it?
motion. It's all the whole thing stop motion. Yeah, stop motion and like small models and stuff like that, like tiny,
Yeah.
small model set photography. Um, yeah, I should have rewatched it because I can't really tell you what the full story is, but it's just bonkers. I think a lot of it is just like slice of life stuff, the
Hmm.
various daft adventures and interactions they have, and then there's a story with I think it might be a penguin or something, or it's something to do with it. They end up in the snow in the Arctic or something like that,
Yeah. Yeah.
at some point. But yeah, it's just all of it. Their interactions with each other, the three main characters, cowboy, Indian, and horse, are brilliant.
Yeah.
But
All right,
yeah,
cool.
definitely find it and watch it. I know I always tell you these things and you never do, but yeah,
I've got a list. I'm just
that one
finding time to work through
uh,
said list.
that is on YouTube, because I've got it saved on a playlist on YouTube of like full films that people upload.
Yeah.
But Town Called Panic's on it's on the whole thing's on YouTube with
Yeah.
subtitles, so stick that on while you're at work.
Yeah. Just
Awesome.
have it on the background. Ah. All right. Cool. Um. Let's do this one. This one won't take very long because you will not want to talk about it in the slightest. Dragon Ball Super Broly.
I don't know. I don't know what
Come
you want me to
on.
say to that, man.
You know which one Broly is.
I
Broly's the
fucking
big.
don't. I know a few of them. I know Goku and I know Piccolo and Krillin, the little baldy fella. Um, fucking Timu. What's he called? Uh,
Team.
the one who always gets his head kicked in. There's the
Uh,
meme of him lying in a ditch,
that's a
dead.
Yamcha. How'd you get
Yamcha.
fucking Timu
I
from
don't know. It's
Yamcha?
all bollocks. I think that's about it.
No,
Oh, Vegeta. I know Vegeta as well.
Vegeta. Yeah.
I mean, I watched Dragon Ball Z when I was younger on Cartoon Network, but I don't know any of the. I know a couple of the
Well,
bad guys. That's about
I'm
it.
going to make you watch Dragon
You're
Ball
not
Super
like
Broly.
nah.
You need to watch it. You need to watch it to appreciate it. It's great. Like
Absolute cack. Is it a
the
film or
trans.
is it like a series?
It's a film.
I'll watch a
So,
film because
yeah,
that's at least limited to an hour or two.
yeah.
I'm not watching
You don't
25
need
episodes of somebody charging up and not doing anything. I spent too much of my youth watching episodes of Dragon Ball Z where nothing happened.
No,
Tune in next time for nothing to happen.
yeah. There's a lot. There's a lot of that
There's a lot of
in
that.
the series. But this is a movie. Watch it as a movie, and it's great. The action's great. The transformations when they're powering up and they're transforming into the Super Saiyans is some of the best animated transformations across any Dragon Ball franchise. It looks incredible, absolutely incredible. And it's just good fun. It's just good fun. Very well animated, really great action. I'll not bang on about it a lot because I know you can't fucking stand it. But you need to watch it as a movie. You need to put that on, commit to it, and say, right, I'm going to watch this. Even if you watch it and then come on the next week and go, "Mens, that was a load of fucking shit. You've wasted 2 hours of my life here." It's so good.
Well, it's in the
So
spinner,
good.
isn't it? It's in the spinner for us to
It's on
watch
the
together.
spinner, but we're
Right, we'll
still
have to
behind. We still need to do Spider-Man 2.
swap it for Dragon Ball if you want. I'll
Yeah, that might be a good idea.
Yeah, and
We'll get it on.
then I can sit and you can explain it to me as it goes along. Then
Yeah, but it's really good. It is really fucking good. I can just remember it was good fun when we had the game at night and we sat and
oh
all of yous were in
no,
the room and I sat and played on it for hours and hours and hours.
yeah, no, I was sat next to you and all I could hear is that characters in that game screaming constantly. It was absolute nonsense. I don't know how you play them. I don't know how you play that crap.
It's good. It's not crap. It's good fun. Good fun. Yeah, all right then. What's your next one?
Last of the films for me. My next one is called Mad God.
Mad God.
It came out quite recently, I think, in the last maybe year or two.
Like all one word or two words?
2 words, I think.
Oh yeah, got it.
Mad God. Yeah, it's stop motion.
Yeah, it looks fucking terrifying. What the fuck is this?
It's very adult. It's not a kids film at all. Uh, Story wise, it's very odd. It's about like this. It's this fella who you don't see. I think he's just called the assassin. I think he's like referred to in the. I think it's just in the credits, maybe even as the assassin. And he's going down like in like a chamber sort of thing from above. He gets in this chamber and he's got a suitcase and he carries a suitcase with him all the time. And he's got like a gas mask on. He's got like big coats and stuff and massive sort of big, like he's just really bulky clothing and stuff, and he carries a suitcase. And it follows him traveling sort of through this world. And it's just like hell. It's full of like horrible creatures, and there's war going on. There's loads of like there's this bit with like where he's driving a jeep through tanks and stuff, shooting at each other, and there's all these like horrible monsters and sort of evil scientisty type things and bizarre creatures. And his mission is to get the suitcase somewhere. And I mean, I can tell you more stuff because there's not really spoilers for me anyway. I'm not really sure what happens in the film because it gets a bit sort of metaphysical and yeah, like doubles back on itself a bit with time loop type stuff. But it was it is the labour of love of a guy called Phil Tippett, and he's a legendary stop motion animator, and he's worked on tons and tons of stuff. If it's got stop motion in, it's probably like relatively modern. It's probably Phil Tippett.
Okay.
Because he's like the master of modern stop motion stuff.
It's a fucking skill set, that, like, isn't it? Like,
it's unbelievable. Like, it's
the
something I'd love to be
patience
able to do. And yeah,
it must take some fucking time to master that.
yeah. And I think he started making it like like 20 years ago or something, and it's one that he's just slowly like worked away at for years and years and years on his own. It's a complete passion project for him.
Mm.
Um, and yeah, it's kind of the culmination of just all of his madness and his visions and things, of if this just it all comes together to create this horrible world that this fella has to travel through. Story wise, like I say, a little bit mad. But if you're into like creature effects and or even just stop motion in general, or like sort of like really vivid sort of visions of like hellscapes and monstrosity and dystopia and stuff like that, it's
Yeah.
brilliant. It's all about the visuals, and if I watched it again and really like super concentrated, maybe I could fish something out of the story. But
Mm.
yeah, I was more concerned with looking at how good everything looked than I was with like picking up on the symbols of what the symbolism and things of what was actually going on.
Yeah.
So it would probably reward a rewatch for me. But I went in just looking for the pure stop motion joy of it because like you say, it's such a skill and or an
Oh,
art even, like and it's entrancing. It really is when you
it
when you
is
see like a
like
really good example of it, and this is about as good an example as it gets, really.
yeah. You get a lot of it now on the pop up on like the reels and stuff I watch when
Mm.
I'm like, when you're doom scrolling and you're running through
Yeah, yeah.
Instagram or TikTok or whatever. And even the short reels, you think, fucking hell, how many hours has been spent just doing that like
Mm.
30-second clip? So to put a full movie of something together or a full show of it together, it's just staggering. Just planning every scene, every motion for every scene is it's phenomenal.
Yeah.
Good
I,
man.
I used to faff about with it when I was a kid, making little blue tack men
Oh yeah.
with my granddad's video camera, and I would
Oh
just
yeah.
like I would just press like like double press it super quick
Yeah.
and make
Yeah.
little just little walk animations of little blue tack men,
Yeah, that's
and
class though.
it was I loved it. I loved doing it. It was loads of it. It's something I wish if we lived down south, if we grew up down south somewhere, it's probably something I could have pursued.
Yeah.
Like gone to an animation
Yeah.
studio or something, but being, poor northern children, it was never an option for us in any way.
No,
But
no,
I'd have loved to have done it. It's one of the handfuls of things, when somebody says, what could you do if any job, like that you could do? That's
mm,
probably one of them, like
yeah.
that I would have loved to have done. Stop motion animation.
Yeah, that's class.
Yeah. Or special effects. Yeah. I suppose it all
Special
kind
effects is
maybe all
another
kinds of
skill set.
wraps up together into one, but
Yeah, like physical special effects, like kind of
yeah,
prosthetics and
yeah,
stuff.
practical. Yeah, I couldn't
Yeah,
give a fuck about computers. Yeah,
yeah.
um, yeah, I'd love to have done that. But
Mm,
yeah, I love stop motion, and this is about as if you're into stop motion, this is like the holy grail of stop motion stuff. I
yeah,
think.
that sounds cool. It looks fucking scary, like, so I'll have to put my big boy boots on to give it a go with that.
Yeah, it's very grim, and it's sort of there's no niceness about it at all. It's like a journey through hell.
Yeah,
Um, but it's not a horror film in that it's not particularly scary. It's just very gross and horrible and like
yeah,
intentionally, designed to be grim and yeah, not very nice looking.
yeah. All right, cool. My next one is, well, it's a twofer because I couldn't decide which I like better, and that flips flops between the two of them every now and again. Is Into and Across the Spider-Verse.
Uh,
They just blow my mind every time I watch those. The animation in them is fantastic. The story is fantastic. The telling of Miles' story as Spider-Man is brilliant. They tie together perfectly. Um, when you're watching Into, or when I watched Into the Spider-Verse, I thought that was great. I didn't think we'd get anything like it again. And then they announced the sequel, and I thought, oh, they're gonna fuck this up, something chronic now. And Across is just as good, if not better. It looks great. The opening scene in Across with Gwen on the drums and the way they've got the color tones in the background to match her emotions in the scene. There's a scene just after she's playing on the drums and she's in the room talking to her dad, and it's all sorrowful colors. And then as the emotion bleeds out, the color bleeds out on the screen and matches it. And
uh,
it's just little touches like that that look great. The animation, the frame rate of the animation in Into the Spider-Verse when when he's swinging through the trees with Peter B, and they're going to steal the computer from the lab just
Mm,
before Doc Ock shows up, and they're swinging through the trees.
mhm,
The frame rate on Miles is, I think it's every other frame, where Peter B's is every frame. So he looks
mm.
like he's smoothing,
So he's
he's
smooth,
swinging
yeah.
smoother, yeah. And Miles looks a little jittery, and it's
Mm,
done on purpose. And then they carried that over again and across when it's the punk Spider Man or
mhm,
Spider Punk. His frame rate's just shot to shit and all over the place
mm.
because he doesn't conform to anything.
Right.
Just little touches like that are brilliant.
Yeah.
I love the story of it. I love how much showing it to my kids, how quickly they associate Miles with being Spider Man now.
Mm.
Like to me, for us growing up, Peter Parker was Spider
Peter
Man.
Parker, yeah.
Yeah, the boys now, depending on what day of the week it is, and when you ask them, they'll
Mm,
they'll change between the two. You'll say who's your favorite Spider Man. They'll go Miles,
mm,
or they'll go yeah, it's Peter, because the story is that good and that compelling, and it
mm.
looks that good. It's just fantastic. Like
I I can't remember much of the second one. I watched it. When I say I
yeah,
can't remember much, I can't. I struggle to like separate them.
mm,
Um, I love the first one. I remember watching the first one, and the bit with the Prowler reveal. I thought
yeah.
that was absolute
Oh,
cinema. That was
it was.
amazing.
It was
Um,
great.
and just the Prowler in general, like he's the music. It always had that sound that came on, that sort
Yeah,
of
that goes kind of
yeah,
really
yeah.
kind of low and
Um,
bassy. Yeah,
it was brilliant. Like he was pretty frightening. Like it was yeah. First film was fantastic, and the stuff with Kingpin looked great. I love the design of him. Like he was just
yeah.
this huge
Oh
monster.
yeah, the design of
Um,
Kingpin is phenomenal. I think the design of all of them look great.
the whole film was really well done.
Well, Kingpin was
Second
like a
one,
real brute, wasn't he? Big brawler, kind of tiny little head.
yeah, and like
Like
his head was in the middle of his body, sort of thing, and
yeah,
yeah, it made him look like hunched. Second one, I didn't dislike it, but I just it felt as though there was something missing. Maybe because they ended it on a cliffhanger
mm,
as an end of part one kind of ending.
yeah,
Um,
yeah,
and it was very, I don't know, it was very like meta and into itself, which I don't really like that in films where they sort of not self-referential, but it's sort of, I don't know how to word it. There's not really anything else going on apart from
yeah,
just like this central hook thing of like the multiverse is collapsing or whatever, and
yeah,
Spider-Man's
yeah. I
uh,
think I know what you're saying. Yeah,
it just yeah the second one didn't do it for me. There wasn't really anything memorable. I think it was just an excuse to get lots of references, Spider-Man references in.
yeah. I'll give you that.
All
There
the
is
different
there is a there is
Spider-Mans.
a lot of that. Like
I like the Spot. He was good as a villain, or beginning of a villain.
yeah.
Um,
This is what most worries me about it. Where I think if they nail the third one, I think as a story of three movies, it'll be absolutely phenomenal. But
yeah,
if they fuck it up,
yeah.
then
It'll
you're
be a,
gonna have
it'll be a, it'll be a shame. Yeah,
yeah, because you'll have two great movies and then a third one that just drops off.
yeah. My not liking the second one could be completely altered by a good third one.
Yeah, and
Like
tie them
it
two
could it
together.
could it could sort of retroactively make it better. Um, if it's more of a part one and part two rather than film two, film three.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah, yeah. They've got
in the same
potential to
way,
make something really
of
strong.
that new 28 Days Later. Um, the ending, I hated the ending of the new 28 Years Later. It's called, but
Yeah,
the next film might retroactively make more
make it
sense.
better.
It's just yeah, I just really didn't like that ending. I
Mm,
wasn't a massive fan of the whole 28 Years film, but anyway, we've talked about that. But yeah,
yeah,
I think the Spider-Man, Spider-Verse, whatever it's called, I think that could be the same thing. Part three could make or break part two. I think part
yeah,
one will always be. I think that'll always be solid. It's like a nice self-contained movie. Um, it's a good story, like it's got some brilliant sort of action and some good story
mhm,
beats in it. So I think one's like safe, so to speak.
yeah,
But yeah, I think it as a trilogy, it lives and dies on number three.
yeah. I think it'll be such a shame if it's bad. And if it's great, if it's as strong as the other ones, I'm struggling to think of a trilogy that's got three equally strong movies. Do you know
Lord of
what
the
I mean? Like
Rings.
that, I don't think there's anything that. Yeah, I'll give you that. That's pretty. It's good across the board, isn't it?
Mm,
Yeah, actually, I'd definitely give you that one. That's a good one.
I'd say Back to the Future as well. I know everybody shits on 3, but I liked it. But then I like cowboy films.
Yeah, do you know? I mean, it's difficult for me to say, but I struggle a bit with the first Back to the Future now I'm older. As a
All
kid,
right.
I thought it was great. Like the my biggest thing about Back to the Future as a kid was the car, like,
Mm,
and the whole time travel thing. I thought was great, but the whole stuff back in the '60s or the '50s or whenever it is,
mm,
it just didn't do a lot for me. And then the second one was there's got a complete flip of that when he was in the future,
mm.
and he's got the hoverboard and he's got the fucking jacket and the boots. That was class. That was amazing. That one I loved
All
because
right.
everything I was all future tech and I was all sci-fi stuff and
All right. See, I liked all
so
this. I like the old stuff better than the modern
no,
stuff.
no, no.
Yeah, I
I
like
really
the
battle with it, and the older I get, the more I battle with it. Mm,
yeah. No, yeah, I mean, I liked all of them. I thought they were great. Anyway, yeah, I think Back to the Future three's as a trilogy. I think that works. But I know 3 has its detractors.
mm.
Yeah.
Even even the Indiana Jones movies, I think. Obviously Raiders is fantastic. My favorite one's Last Crusade. That's brilliant. But Temple of Doom
Mm.
slips a little bit. It's not as strong as the other two.
Yeah, I've not watched all the indies. Like I've not given them like a solid 1, 2, 3 playthrough in many a
Mm.
moon. Probably since I was at uni. So I couldn't honestly say. I remember enjoying Temple of Doom, but
Oh yeah, I enjoy it. Don't get me
I don't
wrong.
remember where it stacks up against the other two.
Yeah, don't get me wrong.
Because
It's still a
for
good
me,
movie. It's
one
just
and two blends a lot for me.
yeah,
Um, I think it's because they both kind of religious like
yeah,
artifacts, sort of religious artifacts, supernatural artifacts. Um,
yeah,
yeah, I know 3 is as well, but 3 is more about the dad relationship than the mission. I think
yeah,
in 3 the mission's a side thing for all of the dad antics.
yeah. I love three. Three's brilliant.
Oh
Last
yeah,
Crusade.
all
That's
great. Yeah.
yeah. Um. All right. Yeah, but in the one across the Spider Verse, I wanted to get them ones in there
Uh,
because I think they're great. Obviously, it's right up my street anyway. It's Spider Man.
like you
Do you
said,
know
where
what I
he
mean?
was.
Like it's yeah. Um. Well, we are now. We're almost in now. Have you got another one you want to throw in?
I've got another one, but it's not a film.
That's
Um,
all right. I've got one
nor is
that's
it
not a film
nor
either.
is it a TV show. It
All
is
right.
a guy on YouTube. Um, I mean, he might do other stuff. He might do like film festivals and movies and stuff like that. Anyway,
Yeah.
he is called David Romero, and
Okay.
his channel. I think his channel's just no. His channel's called Cinema Mind at
Hmm.
Cinema Mind on YouTube. But
Okay.
if you type in David Romero, as in George, as in the zombie guy,
Yeah.
Romero, you'll find his channel. His channel looks it's got like a bat skull as the little icon. Anyway, he does animations like very short films, like a few minutes long, and the
Yeah.
absolutely
Oh yeah, I've
brilliant.
got it in my mind. Yeah.
I mean, there's one where it's like there's one where it's a guy getting chased by this sort of redhead woman, but it's not really a woman; it's like a beastie. Um,
Yeah. This looks fucking terrifying. What is this shit you got
yeah,
me
there's one
looking for
called
here?
Pine Devils where it's like a fella in a shack, sort of. They're not like, I mean, they are stories, but it's. I mean, you could sit and blast through them all in a night, and they're absolutely tremendous. Like, there's one called Mermaids where it's just like creepy mermaids, sort of like based on sea creatures and animals and things. And it's not like mermaids is how mermaids would be, like pretty ladies. It's like how a mermaid like might actually look.
Yeah.
Um,
He's got some fucking views. He's got millions of views on
oh
these
yeah,
videos.
really popular. Yeah, I mean, he doesn't really need me to give him a shout out. um, but yeah, it just an absolute like a very good animator without doubt. But his story, like these little short stories that he animates, are just like little snippets of like almost other worlds, you know, like yeah, genius. I don't really I try not to throw genius around too much, but I think he's a storytelling genius. I think
Yeah.
his most recent one was called Dinosaur Ghosts, and I remember it came out a year ago, and I saw it right as it came out because everybody was a buzz. And it's a black and white, really quiet animation
Hmm.
of our world, but if it had the ghosts of dinosaurs in it, so like dinosaurs just sort of like floating through cities, you know, where there used to be seas, and like running around the streets, and their eyes, you know, lights picking up their eye reflections and stuff like that. Just creepy and sort of otherworldly, and yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Dinosaur Ghost is fantastic. There's one where it's where was it? I think. Let's have a look. Yeah, the time I caught a ghost, about a guy where there's a ghost sort of in his house. It's just it's sort of like a found footage. It's animated, but it looks like found footage. It's got like, you know,
Yeah.
shaky camera and stuff like that. Um, yeah, brilliant. So just sit and watch them tonight. Sit and blast them all out.
Oh, fucking put them on this time of night. They look terrifying.
The bloody
I'll
cartoons, man. You big
I'll not get to
Jesse,
sleep.
you soft ass. Um, anyway, watch them at some point because yeah,
Yeah.
the
I'll watch them
great.
through the day. That's the kind of stuff I'll watch on my dinner break at work. I'll just put them on and I'll rattle
Yeah,
through them, you know.
blast two or three of them out. Yeah.
Yeah.
Um, I think he did a Batman one. Oh yeah, he did it. Yeah, aye. One of his shorts. Just go on his channel and just rattle through everything. You rattle through
Ooh.
the whole lot in your lunch hour.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, brilliant, absolutely brilliant animations. Really great ideas. Um, yeah, give him a look.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll give them a look. I'll tag them in the reels and clips and in the video as well.
Yeah, you might say
Um,
hello.
might say hello.
Yeah, you might offer
See
me a
what he
job.
says. We're coming to now, so I've got a couple more, so I'll just keep them brief and I'll just run through the other ones that I had as honourable mentions. So I had about one Pixar movie in there, so I put Toy Story 3. I think that is
I've not seen three to the end.
oh my god,
I know
3
that's
is
criminal
brilliant.
because everybody rates it really highly. Yeah,
Yeah, the end of 3 absolutely broke me. Like it's
three's the one where
so
they're in a nursery, isn't it? Or
yeah.
is that two? Yeah.
No, two's Prospector Bill or Prospector Pete or
Oh, the
whatever he's
toy
called.
collector. Yeah, the toy collector steals
Yeah.
Andy, doesn't he?
Is it Pete? Is
Woody.
it Pete? Prospector Pete?
I
Or
remember it's
Stinky
Kelsey
Pete?
Grammer, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Um yeah, three's the bear. Oh, what's the bear called? Pink bear. Smells of strawberries. Oh my god.
I
Oh,
remember seeing him. Yeah. Like I remember seeing the character of the bear on
yeah.
like trailers. I think I've seen the first half of
Mm.
it, and I didn't watch the rest.
Oh, it's brilliant. It's class. But it's got such a good ending that it's lots so the bear that it's almost criminal that they made a fourth because
Oh, they made a fourth.
oh yeah
Are they?
yeah and it's not as strong and the
Shocker.
ending of it, the ending of 3 is so nice and so touching and rounds off the the story of Buzz and Woody and all the toys perfectly. And then it's not that they shit on it in the fourth one, but they made the fourth one and it just takes away from it a little bit. Do you know what I mean? Like
All right.
it doesn't have the impact. Watch the end of 3. It's great.
Yeah,
Anyway,
I watched the first half of it. I definitely saw the first half of three, and I
yeah,
didn't see the ending for whatever reason. Yeah, I'll finish
yeah,
it off at some point.
yeah. Towards the end, the third act's great as well. Like the third act when they're trying to get out of the nursery is brilliant. Um, the other one I had isn't a movie; it's a series. Avatar: The Last Airbender, the original
All
animated
right.
series. Great
Seen a couple of
series.
episodes here and there, but
Yeah,
that's it.
great animation, great use of martial arts, great storytelling, um, great protagonists, great antagonists, great character development throughout. I just can't sing the praises of that show enough. It might be my favorite animated show that I've ever seen.
High
It is
praise
really,
indeed.
really good. Some of the stuff they do with it is incredible. There's obviously it's a series, and so there's episodes that are not as strong as
Yeah.
others, but on the whole, it's a one though where they had a beginning, a middle, and end. They knew
Mm,
what they were doing with the story. They didn't fuck about with it. They
yeah.
told the story they wanted to tell, and then it was done, and that was it.
Aye, that's what you need.
and it was great. It's great. Um, the next one I had is Batman Under the Red Hood. A little bit more of
Don't think
an
I've seen
adult
that one.
animated story. You might have done. It's great action. I love the action in it. It's the story of Jason Todd. Um,
I think I might have actually. Yeah.
yeah. Obviously or the entrance, the dawn of the Red Hood, and it's his story of obviously getting beat to death by the Joker and then coming back and wanting to take revenge. There's some great fights in it. Um, there's some great animation in it. There's some great lines in it, lines of dialogue as well. He's screaming at him, saying, I can't remember what the exact word for word lines is, but he's Jason Todd screaming at him. He's got Joker tied up, and he says all the things he's done, all the shitty things he's done, and he was still letting him live. And he's screaming at Batman, saying, "Why is he allowed to live after all the things he's done?"
Uh,
And it's just mad. It's just mad. And the last one I've got that I was going to talk about is a very current one. Is K-pop Demon Hunters that is
I've not
on.
seen that, but I've seen everybody talking about it, saying it's
Fuck.
brilliant, especially you and some of the other lads in the
Oh,
chat.
fuck me. It is never off in my house now. The kids absolutely love it. The soundtrack is banging. I mean,
I'm gonna have to give it a
absolute
go. Yeah.
banging. Fucking hell.
I've seen
Um,
everybody saying it's good, and I keep thinking, oh, I'm gonna have to give it a go because it's and it looks funny. Like the I've seen plenty
oh, it's
trailers and
class.
clips of it on YouTube and stuff, and it looks fun. Like it looks
Yeah,
decent. Yeah.
I'm just trying to pull up a song list for you now so you can see the songs in a full track list here. How it's done is the one that I was talking about before. There's a song called Soda Pop, which is my youngest favourite. It's brilliant. Golden is the one that I'm not surprised you haven't heard. Well, it depends if you've got the radio on because it's like on the charts
Uh,
or whatever. We're going up, up, up. It's our moment. It's fucking brilliant, absolute banger. The the demons are on there singing "Your Idol," which are quite scary. Um, and then obviously there's like the culmination song that comes at the end. There's a song called "Takedown" that's class. All the songs, it's just banger after banger. Really good. The animation's brilliant in it. It's funny. The kids think it's hilarious. There's a really like derpy cat in there, like a demon cat
uh,
that's got like a running bit through the movie where it's like got a constant smile on its face and big wide eyes, and it keeps knocking things over. And if it sees something knock over, it's like constantly trying to stand it back up. But because it's got big like derpy paws, like it stands up and then fall back down again. So he's on this plant pot for about 30 seconds, just standing it back up and falling back down. It's class. It's so much fun. It's so much fun. And whoever made that decision at Sony will be fucking livid with themselves. So Sony made it, or the story is, I don't know how true it is, but the story is that Sony made it. It cost them 100 million to make. They looked at it and they thought, nobody's going to buy into this. It's going to do nothing. Sold it to Netflix for 120 million.
uh,
It's Netflix's most viewed movie ever. The
nice.
songs and the album from it have topped the Billboard
Yeah, they'll make
charts
some money from
and
the
being the
music.
number
Aye.
one.
Yeah, there's always money in music.
Yeah, and it's the most viewed ever movie on Netflix.
Jesus, yeah, they'll have made a fortune from that.
Yeah.
Very
So
nice.
now they're already lining up the sequels and they're ready
Oh,
to
it'll be
go.
10 sequels in the works already. Yeah, it'll be
Yeah,
spin-offs and everything.
yeah.
Aye.
And the team at Sony or the guy at Sony or whoever made that decision at Sony is thinking, well, fuck. You know. But that was my last one.
Wow, that's Sony Films for you, isn't it?
Yeah, yeah. That was my last one. Oh, a couple more very, very quick ones. Transformers 1 is brilliant. If you haven't seen that,
That's
check it
no,
out.
not saying that. No,
Yeah, that's class. And Wild Robot from
I did
last
watch
year, I
that.
think. I enjoyed Wild Robot. Wild
Mm.
Robot is very emotional, very
Yeah,
emotional,
it was
very
decent.
well made.
I didn't mind it. Yeah, I
Yeah,
didn't like. There's too many celebrities in it for me. But you know my stance on celebrity voice acting.
yeah,
Um,
yeah. That's that cast, isn't it? I tried not to pay too much note to it because I just think you could have gotten someone in who could have done the job just as well without being an A-lister.
they could not even just as well, 10 times better.
Yeah.
Voice acting, I stand by it. Voice acting is an art.
Mm,
Um, and I don't think I think a lot of actors can't do it.
yeah. Yeah, but have you got any honourable mentions you want to throw in before we
No,
wrap up?
not really. No, struggle with animations. I mean, I like a lot of the Pixar and like old Disney ones. I mean,
Mm.
Lion King,
Oh
loved,
yeah, I mean, there's
absolutely
so many that
loved
I've glazed over.
Lion King, Little Mermaid,
Yeah,
brilliant.
Aladdin's brilliant.
Loved Aladdin. Yeah, that was
Loved
like
Aladdin.
our era, wasn't it? When we were
Yeah,
young, those were the ones that were out
yeah. As a kid, I
when
spent
we were
so many
kids.
hours with my niece watching Beauty and the Beast. That was on repeat for the
I
longest
never,
time.
I never got, I never got Beauty and the Beast much. Like I saw it, but I never.
Yeah.
It wasn't one that we had on video. So
Mm.
back then we were limited by what we had on videos, weren't
Yeah,
we?
yeah.
Um,
Yeah. My
yeah, I
sister,
loved all them.
well, having an older sister, my older sister had a lot of them, so
Right.
it was just video after video.
Aye. Yeah, my younger brothers did. Yeah, we had a handful of Disneys, so they got
Yeah.
they got put on a lot. But no, other than that, no, I've never been an animation fan. I liked Samurai Jack as
Oh
TV
yes,
shows.
all right,
Samurai
Jack.
Jack's fantastic. I
Yeah,
like Powerpuff Girls, brilliant show.
Powerful Girls, brilliant. Yeah.
Um,
Did you watch? I've got the kids watching it at the minute. Did you ever watch Phineas and Ferb?
no, never had that
Phineas and
one.
Ferb's good. That's quite funny. Yeah, it's the Enneadas. It's class.
I've never seen that.
It's class.
Uh,
Mm.
yeah, that's all I can really think of. Dexter's Laboratory was fun.
Yeah. What was your favorite animated as a kid?
As a
Like
kid, probably Transformers.
Transformers.
I was obsessed with Transformers.
Mm.
Aye, loved it. As a little kid, He-Man.
He-Man.
As when I was a little bit older than that, Transformers.
Yeah,
Yeah, but
I
as
went
a,
the
as a
other way.
little kid, I loved He-Man.
I think I went He-Man to Thundercats. I think
Nah,
was the
yeah,
transition there.
Thundercats. I skipped Thundercats.
I
I,
love
I watched it and
Thundercats.
I enjoyed it, but I never got into it. I was never into
Yeah,
Thundercats.
yeah,
Um, yeah,
yeah.
but
Your
no,
3 minute challenge. Your 3 minute challenge when we finish recording now is to go back and watch the intro to Mask and then watch the intro to Pole Position
right.
and
I'll do it.
and tell
I've
me
got YouTube open, so I'll do that.
which is better because they're both fucking bangers. Yeah. Anyway, that's us for another week, folks. Thanks for listening. Be sure to like, follow, subscribe, share all the stuff, all the good stuff, and all the channels that you might check us out on. Tell your friends, all that kind of jazz. Thanks for listening, and we'll see you next week. Bye.
Right.